10th verse, you'll find these words. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of God. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. What I want to talk about today, Brother Reeves, is it's time to get suited up.
Hallelujah. Thank you, God.
It's time to suit up. Brother Grady, when I was in the Marine Corps, they taught me how to fight. They taught me how to survive in a battle. They taught me how to kill and not be killed. They gave me everything I need to survive in a combat situation. Upon arriving at boot camp, the first thing they gave me, Sister Dalton, was a uniform. But they didn't just give me the uniforms, Sister Reed. They gave everybody a uniform. And when I really began to think about this text, Paul did a wonderful job equating the armor to a regular soldier's gift. And when I look at the uniform, that uniform signifies that we're all in this thing together. It doesn't matter how tall somebody was. It didn't matter how short they was. It didn't matter if they was big or small, black or white, Asian or Korean. When we put on that uniform, we all look the same. And when everybody saw us in that uniform, they knew we was United States Marines. That's it. But what they didn't know was we slept together, we ate together, we went out and partied together, we drank together, we did everything together. And so we got a bond. And one thing I knew about them, Brother Smith, is that if I got pinned down out there in a battle and I couldn't get out, they was going to risk their life to come get me. I wish I had a witness in here. Yeah. And so you don't really know the deepness of the togetherness just by the uniform, but there was a bond that we had in spirit and in heart. That there was nobody who was going to be left behind enemy lines. Now, when I look at the church ought to be the same way it is with the uniform. My question is, when God looks at the church, do he see a church that's together? Or do he see a church that's split apart? Now, when God looks at this church, I can't talk about the one down the street. When God looks at this church, when we are having a program per se, do people see one person's program, or do he see it's everybody's program? Because when we get together, it ought to be everybody's program. It doesn't matter who's holding the program. All of us are in this thing together. But Paul went on to say, you know, if you're going to win this battle against Satan, you got to get suited up. Amen. And first thing he said, listen, finally. Finally means henceforth. Finally means from now on. He said, be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. One of the problems that we got today is we're trying to be strong in the power of our might. We're not educated enough. We're not strong enough. We don't have enough connections. We don't know enough people. We don't have enough money to fight Satan one-on-one. And so we got to be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. So many people, so many of us are getting beat up because we're trying to fight Satan one-on-one. But Paul says, listen, from now on, after you heard all I've said, you got to be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. Then he said you got to put on the whole armor of God. Now, one thing I know about us, the first thing we do when we get up in the morning is we put on a pot of coffee. We put on the TV. We put on or turn on the cell phone. We put on our shirt. We put on our dress. We put on our makeup. But we put on everything but the whole armor of God. I don't know why, Reverend Reed, but for some reason people think that when they get up, it automatically get put on. But Paul says you got to get up and you got to put it on. You see, some people think their armor is like, y'all seen A.M.E. All you got to do is push a button and this armor come and jump on him. Ain't no armor going to jump on you. You got to get up in the morning and you got to put it on. The reason some of us are beat up, beat down, can't get nowhere, missing out on the blessing because we don't get up and don't put it on. But when you put it on, no weapon that formed against you shall prosper. And so we got to understand, Paul says you got to put it on. But not only in the Marines did I have a uniform, but they gave me this flight jacket. And then on this flight jacket, it had like iron in it. And it came from here all the way down to here. And what I realized is that the most exposed part of your body is your chest.
Come on, say that.
And so they gave me something to cover my chest because the enemy going to try to hit me in my chest. But with that flight jacket on, Sister Wood, only thing it do was ricochet the bullets. And I know I'm protected from the chest down to my waist.
Come on, that's it.
But not only that, they gave me a belt to put on.
Come on, say that.
And in that belt, they gave me some hand grenades to throw at the enemy. But not only that, when I got in close combat, they gave me a bayonet so I can cut somebody up. But not only did they give me a bayonet, they gave me some water in my canteen. But I was such a young fool, instead of having water, I had Mad Dog 2020.
You went back and said.
But in other words, I had everything I need. You see where I'm going? Paul was saying your spiritual armor is the same thing as military armor. But they didn't stop there. They gave me a helmet because sometimes the enemy want to go for a quick kill shot, shoot you in the head. But when you got that helmet on, it just ricochet the bullet and it don't get to you. Or sometimes if it get to you, it done took the impact and you just get a little bit of, y'all ain't hear what I'm saying. But not only that, he gave us some boots to walk in. And so when they got to give me everything I need, I had everything I needed to fight the enemy and win every single time. But that was in the Marine Corps. We ain't fighting Vietnam.
He tell the truth. Been there with it.
But that's why I say we ain't fighting Vietnam, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. The New International Version says the weapons we fight are not weapons of this world. On the contrary, they have divine power to demolish strongholds. The New Translation says we use God's mighty weapons, not worldly weapons, to knock down the strongholds of human reasoning and destroy false arguments. For some of y'all who like the KJ, for the weapons of our warfare are carnal, but are mighty through God for the putting down the stronghold. In other words, some of us are losing because we're trying to fight a spiritual battle with natural weapons. If somebody cuss you out, you can't cuss them back out.
Come on now.
You're not going to win that battle. The only thing you're doing is adding fuel to the fire. But when somebody cuss you out and you turn around and bless them with a kind word, that's when you're fighting a natural battle in the spirit. Because we are not natural beings trying to fight a spiritual battle. We are spiritual beings trying to fight a natural battle.
That's right.
And so Paul says, listen, first of all, you got to understand who you're fighting and what you're fighting. We're not fighting against flesh and blood. We're not fighting against the Andersons. We're not fighting against the Coopers. We're not fighting against the Marellas. But we're fighting against wickedness in high places. You know, Satan has an organized army. He got his imps. He got his pimps. He got his demons. He got his spiritual wickedness, and he sends them out to attack people all over the place. That's why people think it's the devil, but it ain't nothing but his imp and his pimp. The devil can't be everywhere at one time. Take your power from the devil. But what he got is millions and billions of fallen demons that he sent out to attack you and try to tempt you to fall from grace.
Teach now, teach now.
And so Paul says, he said, listen. He says, now, you got to take on the whole armor of God that you may be able to withstand in the evil day. If you're having a bad day, that's your evil day. It's not like any special day that's coming. If you walk out of here and get in a car wreck, that's your evil day. If somebody robbed your son, that's your evil day. But thank God for a praying mother. Thank God for a praying mother. And Paul says, listen, having done all you can do to stand, just stand. Now this is where I really want to teach. Listen, Paul is not telling us to do all this and do all that. The only thing Paul is telling us to do is just stand. He is not looking for us to go forward. He is not looking for us to take the kingdom by force. Paul says, the only thing I need you to do is just stand. You don't have to be all that. Just stand. And so we have to understand that these spiritual weapons are just to help us to stand against the wiles of the devil. And he said the first thing is, having your loins girded about with the truth. Truth and righteousness are virtually identical, or at least inseparable. Hence they are compared to the strong belt, and the breastplate continue with it, forming together the armor of the body. Truth is taken as the belt because it is one bond of both society and of individual character. But it is the two together that means stand. Armed, strong, and honesty, not in words. We just need to be sincere. In other words, when we put on the belt of truth, it just means we get sincere in what we're doing. It means that we need to be truthful in everything we do. Because when you have the truth will set you free. Well, but you know why a reason a lot of people get messed up? It's because we let the devil get us into telling lies. And one thing about lies, if you tell lies, you have to remember the lies that you told. Amen, somebody. And in order to back up a lie, you got to tell another lie. And when you tell that lie, you got to tell another lie. And by the time you done told so many lies, you done forgot about the first lie you told in the first place. But I stop by to tell somebody, you don't have to tell the truth but one time, because the truth will stand on its own. That's why we have to be truthful. Even if it hurts, you have to tell the truth about yourself. I ain't no good, I'm low down, but you getting the truth. You see, when you tell the truth, the devil can't do nothing with the truth. But when you perpetrate a fraud, he can keep you hostage. Y'all didn't hear what I'm saying. In other words, the devil can blackmail you. That's why Jesus said, Satan comes, but he don't have nothing in me. Nothing in me means nothing on me. Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me say that again. Nothing in me means nothing on me. Let me see if I can put this in labor terms. In other words, Satan ain't got nothing I want. I wish I had some sense in here who can tell the devil, go back to hell. You ain't back. I don't care if that nigga do look good. Go back to hell. I don't care if he look 36, 22, 36. Go back to hell. I don't care how good that money look laying there. It ain't mine. Go back to hell. Paul says when you put around that belt of truth, the truth is what holds everything together. I wish I had a witness, because when you put... I'm about to get ahead of myself.